Morning, Spreaker. Got y'all up a little bit early. Trying to get everything together. I haven't made the adjustments on. My God, I forgot to make my adjustments. All this stuff, man. I'm still trying to daily toast. The 3624. So, family, we about to get started here. Let's start our stream. Renew the chats. Make sure Facebook is ready. Yep. I think it's all popping off right now. Should be running smooth. Not as smooth as silk, but still smooth. Got the weight screen up on. Let's get started. Let's do it. Are we up? Alright. We're getting the sound, so let's go and send out the launch. Let's see if we on Facebook. Look like we're on Facebook. Edit post. Uh-oh. We up. Alright, family, let's get it. Peace, family. Yo, this is Brother Hot Tim. You are now on Gye-Nyame journey. We are getting stuff set, and I ain't want to just leave you there with nothing popping off right now. I got a whole screen, the real life of Gye-Nyame journey screen, so that I could take some time and do some of the stuff I'm doing now. But I don't like keeping some of y'all waiting because it's early morning, and y'all be like, man, this brother up here playing. He ain't doing no show this morning. I'm doing the show this morning. I'm up here. I'm ready. I'm ready to get out here, toast these ancestors. I'm ready to get this beautiful, marvelous day started. The black signal has been unleashed. We are up on all of our stations. I want to remind everyone that we have the Per Ankh this week, Tawi Family Village on Imani, March the 8th, 2020 at 11:30 a.m. We ask you to come out and listen as our youth speak. We got Kingston Thornton, who will be doing a little thing about suspension in time, May Save 9. We got young Levon Cobb the 4th, young, gifted, and black. It's going to be going down. We got Brother Cleveland Brown talking about the warrior mindset. We got Brother Tykees, Black Excellence and Empowerment. We all may have a few more young people coming into place, and I am excited to listen to what they have to say, things like that. So, last night we had the show, and we discussed the Proverbs. I want to make sure you see the Proverbs we share. These are the Proverbs for the week, at least, while we pumping it out. They who cannot confess their limitations to the divine head cannot begin the process of fulfillment, say the knowledge holders. Man, they who are not willing, number 2, they who are not willing to sacrifice will not be fulfilled, said the knowledge holders. Sacrifice harmonizes through right measure. It realigns forces, say the knowledge holders. And the last one, the human being freedom is in the inner head, say the knowledge holders. The freedom The human being's freedom is in their head, And I drop my opinions on all of those, but now it is time for us to welcome you into the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. And girl, can't be eating them. Come on. Oh my God. And it's echoing. I got to stop the echo. And of course, this is the Daily Toast. And this is a Heart of a Simple production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Somebody burning oatmeal. Now grab your glass for that water. Get a picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water on your glass. Simply pour some water. It could be a bottle too. Drink. Or should we say, lift, pour, then drink? Now, move your body and drink some water. Stretch that spine. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink. Or should we say, move, then drink? Now, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then? Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But to stay healthy, remember the 4 pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a coaching appropriate diet, but hey, still take your breath. First, lift and pour. Then move your body. Hey. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Now, Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body, hey, hey. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Family, 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 family. Man, it is so good to be here to toast the ancestors with you this morning. And I wanted to see if we got anything on the Gye-Nyame Journey news feed. We're going to go and we're going to check out what's going on the news feed real quick so that we could go and see. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Family, we are raising funds. We are looking for supporters to help us with the Malcolm X Festival, right? You go to the link. I'm gonna post the link up for y'all so that you could go to the Malcolm X. You can help us. You know what I'm saying? By supporting us through Gumroad. Yep. Through supporting us through Gumroad, you can help us out. We're asking for $20. We asking for $20 support, and for that $20 or more, you give more. You go and you can help us put on a magnificent festival. So let me make sure that I share this with you, and then also share it with some of your friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that might be coming out to the Malcolm X Festival, you want to make sure that it's nice. You want to make sure that we got everything that we need to have there. Come on out and support us, man, oh man. And also go on and make sure that you hit us up and become one of the supporters of the Malcolm X Festival. This year, we're trying to raise about $4,000 so that we could put on a nice festival, we got a nice space. It's just a matter of filling the space with activities, with affordable activities that the family could come out and be able to have a good time, be able to check out some of the vendors. We building, family. We moving forward, and we would love your support and your assistance. So let's see what we got on the timeline here. As you can see, the timeline, you see, we got several timelines going down there, right? Also, and I always forget, make sure you check out our free e-course. It's G&J Media. Is free GNJecourse.com, free GNJecourse.com. But let's go look at the news. I'll post up a link for that as well. How slavery became America's first big business. This is on Vox, and let's go and check it out. This is on Vox. Vox be having some nice articles. They just came out of nowhere. But look at all that cotton. Look at all that cotton. How slavery became America's first big business. This is weighing cotton in Virginia, circa 1905. Historian and author Edward E. Baptiste explains how slavery helped the U.S. go from a colonial economy to the second biggest industrial power in the world. Edward E. Baptiste, I think he wrote The Half Has Never Been Told. Excellent book. If you have not read that book, I would say that is one of the books that you may need to get. All right? I'm going to work on the lighting. I see that the lighting is horrible. I'm going to work on the lighting, I promise. All right. Of the many myths told about American slavery, one of the biggest is that it was an archaic practice that only enriched a small number of men. The argument has often been used to diminish the scale of slavery, reducing it to a crime committed by a few Southern planters, one that did not touch the rest of the United States. Slavery, the argument goes, was an ineffective system, and that the labor of the enslaved was considered less productive than that of free workers being paid a wage. The use of enslaved labor has been presented as a pre-modern practice that had no ties to the capitalism that allowed America to become and remain a leading global economy. lies. I bet. But we're gonna finish a little bit of the article so you can see for yourself. But as with so many stories about slavery, this is untrue. Slavery, particularly the cotton slavery that existed from the end of the 18th century to the beginning of the Civil War, was a thoroughly modern business, one that was continuously changing to maximize profits. To grow cotton that would clothe the world and fuel global industrializations, thousands of young enslaved men and women, the children of stolen ancestors legally treated as property, were transported from Maryland and Virginia hundreds of miles south. Now, they didn't say Africa, they said Maryland and Virginia, hundreds of miles south, and forcibly retrained to become America's most efficient laborers, as they were pushed into the expanding territories of Mississippi and Louisiana. Now, that's an angle that many of us miss, right? We was on the East Coast. They transported us from the East Coast to the South and into the expanding territories. Sold and bid on at auctions and resettled onto forced labor camps, they were given a task to plant and pick thousands of pounds of cotton. Look at that picture there. Man. In 1897, photo African-American men and boys are shown picking cotton on a plantation in Atlanta, Georgia. The bodies of enslaved served as America's largest financial asset, and they were forced to maintain America's most exported commodity. In 60 years, from 1801 to 1862, the amount of cotton picked daily by enslaved persons increased 400%. The profits from cotton propelled the U.S. into a position as one of the leading economies in the world and made the South its most prosperous region. The ownership of enslaved people increased wealth for Southern planters so much that by the dawn of the Civil War, the Mississippi River Valley had more millionaires per capita than any other region. In recent years, a growing field of scholarship has outlined how America, through the country's geographic growth after the American Revolution and enslavers' desire for increased cotton production, create a complex system aimed at monetizing and maximizing the labor of the enslaved. In the cotton fields of the Deep South, this system rested on the continuous threat of violence and a meticulous use of record keeping. That record keeping system is still being used today, family. The labor of each person was tracked daily. Sound familiar? And those who did not meet their assigned picking goals were beaten. The best workers were beaten as well. The whip and other results coercing them into doing even more work even less time. So you go and you can finish reading that because Baptiste in his book he breaks this whole piece down, family, and the title of the book is so appropriate because the half has never been told, but you're gonna hear about it here on Gye-Nyame Journey, where we strive to blow up those old paradigms. Alright, let's go. See Mars like you never before in the highest resolution panorama ever for the Curiosity rover. Alright, that's a nice picture there, but the only reason I posted this up was because I know they're gonna have it sound like it looked like resolution or it looked like pixels are missing, but family, I'm waiting for the pictures to pop up. They might have took them down. Look at that. They took the pictures down. Because when I posted the picture, there it go, right there. Don't that look like a wall? What is that? That looks like a goddamn wall. And, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. And, I'm not on that. But that look like look, you got all this space, all this black right here. This couldn't be filled in with, that look like a wall. And I could be wrong. I have often been wrong in my life. Okay, cool. Now I see what it is. All right, that's a messed up camera. They need to do something with that because, you know, the conspiracy people going to be like, man, that's a wall. I'm trying to take, look, there's a wall on Mars. Let's go and zoom in. Look at the wall. That's a wall. But actually, it's the way that the camera is cut in there. NASA, you could have did a better job than that. You know what I'm saying? They just be looking for shit to get people to be all caught up in, man, that's a wall, man. But actually, it's the way the camera is cut. But I just wanted to throw that up there. And, you know, so when people start talking about, man, there's walls on Mars. There's a wall on Mars. You could be like, nah, we looked at it on Gye-Nyame Journey. But that do look like a wall. You know what I'm saying? NASA, you couldn't cut it better than that. Y'all couldn't they could, all this money, tax money, they could not cut it out better than that. Come on now. That look like something that my kindergarten class cut out. Look, come on now, NASA. Y'all making all that big money. You know, come on now. Get all that money. And you got us on Mars looking all cheap. Like we just couldn't get around camera lens. Come on, man. When the slave traders were African. Now, there's an article, this from Wall Street Journal.